How many times have you started a new diet, gone all in for a few weeks, and then quit because the results weren't showing up fast enough? You're putting in all this effort, you're following the plan, you step on a scale, and boom, the number hasn't even moved. And then you think, ugh, this is not working. I need a different plan. You start looking online, you find that online coach with more followers, and you think she probably knows what she's doing. So you start scrolling and you find that next program that you're like, yes, this is the one. You sign up full of hope, and guess what? Same exact story. You're feeling more frustrated, more disappointed, and eventually you start losing hope altogether. Moms, I've seen this happen so many times, and I'm here today to help you shift your mindset so you can stop quitting and finally see the results you're working so hard for. Let's break it down together. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and bust a big myth. Fitness doesn't come with overnight shipping. I know. We live in this Amazon Prime world where we expect everything to be fast and easy. But our bodies, well, it doesn't exactly work on a 2-day delivery schedule. When you start a new fitness or nutrition routine, your body is adapting. It needs time to adapt. It's literally changing from the inside out. And just because you don't see the results yet doesn't mean nothing is happening. So here's a little mom analogy for you guys. Think about potty training or sleep training or teaching your kid how to tie their shoes. You didn't expect them to master it in one day, right? There's accidents, there's meltdowns, maybe even a little regret from maybe starting a little too early, but you stick with it because you know it's going to pay off. Fitness is exactly the same. You're retraining your body and your brain. This takes time and consistency. So here's where most people fall off. They think they're being consistent, but when we really break it down, there are so many gaps. Skipping meals, not hitting protein, letting weekends turn into free-for-alls, and then you're stuck wondering, like, why isn't this working for me? So let me be real with you guys. As a coach who wants you to build the body that you love, results don't come from kind of trying. They come from doing the right things consistently. Yes, even on the weekends, even on birthday parties, even through anniversaries, even through vacations, all the time. I'm here to tell you that you deserve better. You deserve the results that you're working so hard for. You deserve to feel strong and confident in your body. And most of all, you deserve to feel proud of the way you show up for yourself and your family. But here's the truth, ladies. You have to stick it out. Every time you quit, you're literally starting over with a new plan, new routine, new learning curve. And guess what? That new plan is going to challenge you too. Every single plan is going to come with its own challenges. Instead of jumping to the next best thing every single time it gets hard, imagine what would happen if you actually stuck with the one you already have. It's going to work if you're consistent. So let's talk about the scale. If you've just started a new diet and the number isn't moving, don't panic. Here's what's really happening. Your body is adjusting to new foods. Your hormones are shifting, you might be retaining some water, your metabolism is adapting, and your digestive system is changing. All of these things impact the number on the scale. The scale doesn't know what's going on with your body, what you changed in your body. All it gives you is a number of how much you weigh in that moment. But that number doesn't mean that fat loss isn't happening. You just can't see it yet. So let me tell you what real progress looks like. So last week, I have a client who was struggling to lose weight. She's been consistently losing weight every single week, and suddenly she had a challenging week. She was feeling stressed out. She was getting less sleep. She's a mom. She has a baby that's less than a year old. And so lots of things were changing that week, and that specific week just happened to be the week that she didn't see any change in the scale. So she was feeling a little bit discouraged, but obviously as her coach, I encouraged her to just stay consistent with the process, continue to go, even though she's not seeing anything on the scale change. And boom, next week, 5 pounds lost, just like that. She was super excited, and I was even more happy for her because she allowed herself to experience that experience in her weight loss journey, because that's how it happens. It's not a straight line of progress. It's going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. You sticking through those challenges and those hard times is what's going to get you through over the curve. But if you allow that to make you quit, then you're not going to know what can actually happen if you just stay faithful and stick with the process. Real results is not the number on the scale. It's going to be in the way that your clothes fit, your energy levels, your strength when you're working out, your confidence. It's not just in the pounds lost. So please, ladies, stop letting the scale steal your wins. Stop giving it so much power over your progress. Your body is changing, you're changing, and you just need to keep going. If you stay consistent, the scale is going to eventually catch up. You have to stop quitting every time progress feels slow or hard. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's this. Consistency is everything. Progress over perfection. It's not the perfect plan, it's not the hardest workout, it's just showing up, especially on the boring days and especially when you are not feeling motivated. That's where fat loss really happens. That's where confidence is built. That's where your transformation actually begins. So here's a simple 3-step reminder for you. 1, be honest with yourself. Are you actually consistent with the basics? Protein, strength training, sleep. Number 2, get some accountability. Someone who's not afraid to tell you when you're drifting away from those goals. And number 3, commit to the long game. Give it 3 months minimum. 6 is even better because that's going to change your life. When I first started my fitness journey, I didn't give myself 3 months or 6 months because I knew I wanted to make a real lifestyle change. I gave myself exactly 1 year in order to stay committed to weightlifting. I had never weightlifted in the past, and I wanted to stay consistent with eating a cleaner diet. I'm Mexican. I grew up in a Mexican household. Yes, there was clean food, but the portions, well, they weren't so healthy portions. I love to eat, you guys. I've always loved to eat. My mom cooked the best meals ever. Like, I know what it's like to love food, and I don't restrict myself from any foods that I enjoy, but I do watch my portion sizes. And those habits took a very long time for me to form because I started my fitness journey when I was like 26 years old. Imagine 26 years of following the not so healthy habits and then suddenly wanting to become a whole different person in 3 months, 6 months. When you think about it that way, like, that is very unrealistic. And even 1 year, like 1 year over 26 years, that is a huge difference. And maybe you're watching right now and you're not 26, maybe you're 36. I'm 38 right now, and I cannot imagine trying to change 38 years of habits in 3 months. So we have to be realistic with ourselves. Give yourselves 6 months to 1 year to really start forming those new habits that are going to get you to your goals and that are actually going to give you the transformation that you desire. Remember, you totally got this. You don't need another plan. You just need to trust yourself and keep showing up. If this helped, drop a comment below. Let me know which part you're committing to today. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another mindset shift that'll move you forward. Stay strong, stay consistent, stop quitting. I'll see you in the next one.